I'm definitely muted. Okay. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright. Let's just jump right into it, shall we? Let's finish this chapter off. Yeah, this should be end of episode 3, so let's get into the trial.
I have Arnold Palmer.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. See, I like that little 3-sentence introduction to all these characters gets me back into all their voices right away. That's very kind of them to throw that at me. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. The words I'm saying will not be clear, but the truth will be. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Murmur, Edgeworth seems a bit on edge. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Ms. D. Vasquez to the stand. Ms. D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. So, will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. But you already knew that. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. Finally, somebody said their name and occupation when I told them to. As everyone here knows, yes? I'm sorry? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please, give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick! I know she did it! Make her pay! She's gonna stop Steel Samurai! Kill her!
I'm not gonna kill her.
That sentence!
Okay, right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. It'll be my pants that are down. Don't ask me why. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammers' body later, when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. You had Sal take you? Like he carried you because you were tired? I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? That's what I had questions about. Thank you, Judge. The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over. Did she know that monkey's head was gonna topple over? I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick! Let's do it!
A rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. No, you didn't. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Okay. But they didn't go to the rehearsal, did they? They weren't at the rehearsal. Can I press them on that? I was fatigued. Yeah, the van. Hold on! You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, uh-huh. Okay, right. 15-minute break. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. I'll hit my desk as much as I want, thank you very much. It's my desk. It irritates me. You irritate me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Don't hit your desk. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. We ate our T-bone steaks. Did you eat yours? Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal? No. I mean someone else? One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. And then I would have had to make a mistake. What other words rhyme with steak? He was on a rhyming streak. I had to try and continue it on. You guys understand. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak, then I would have been able to take a break. I can't rhyme break with steak and steak with break.
Well, Nick, find anything?
I kind of wish she'd said a little more.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere.
Maya. Hold on. You took a break at the same time as the time of death. Objection! The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Wright. See up there in the top right, Father? I got penalized. I must be on the wrong track. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Mr. Monkey's Head. Yeah, you're so right. No, you're so right. I didn't even think about that before I make my accusation. I think I'll think about it next time. You're so right. T-bone steak. Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you, it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Ms. Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. But there were no bones! Yet there were no bones left on the plates! I pointed that out. I pointed that out so often that I made a joke about it. I'm so smart that you guys should probably praise me and clap for me. Like, we're clapping, remember we're clapping? The plates were bare! Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? The meat on the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too! You ate a boneless steak? You didn't eat the steak. I mean... You didn't eat any steak during that break. That was a mistake, you flake. Just put that back where I was trying to do it earlier. You took your steak and threw it somewhere. Like that incinerator. There's an incinerator? I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Picking on poor Salmonella, she was meeting the Steel Samurai. Murmur, murmur, I want to meet the Steel Samurai. Murmur, murmur, murmur. Order! Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Mr. Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Nodders. Any day, Vasquez. I'm one witty fella.
Good luck, Nick. You're gonna need it. You're not one witty fella.
Come on, Maya. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh, yes, the samurai spear. Yes? I am, as you can see, a poor petite woman of petite stature, petite. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I think you could. You wanna know why? Because it broke. It's not impossible. Well, maybe it's not impossible, but... Silence. I'm speaking. The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes? I believe this would indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now, the Steel Samurai's costume is quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention, there is proof I did not have that spear. The photograph of the Steel Samurai shows that the victim himself was holding it. Or do you mean to suggest that I could have wrestled it away from him? Yeah, take that, right? If you still think she did it, show us proof. It's okay, I know.
Hey, Nick! Look at the data we have on that Steel Samurai spear in the court record. Isn't there something in there that gets to you?
Yes, Maya. You don't have to tell it to me. Something odd about the samurai spear? Yes, I know, Maya. Wait! Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous claim. Very well, I won't hold you to your claim. Whoa, please stop laughing like that. But I'm afraid I will still have to penalize you. Why? I said I knew how. Huh? How is that hardly fair? How is that fair? That's hardly fair. What's this? You're taking back your claim? Let's backtrack for a moment. I want to consider whether the witness could have used the samurai spear or not. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? Murmur. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. It was broken as frick, Your Honor. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through. But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order! Mr. Wright, What are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was? How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? What hammer was used to kill Mr. Weapon? How much wood could a woodchuck? Would I make a claim that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was, I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. One of those spikes, huh? Take that! Look at this photo. Graph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Was that me who said that? I really don't know. Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. But it can only be 3 days, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo. See the fallen man in this photo? See him. See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again! Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Ms. Vasquez meets Jack Kavanaugh outside the studio. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs into the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Yes, Edgeworth, precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio One, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio One and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio One and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? I bet she could move it, but I think if I press that, then it's not going to think that I'm talking about how she could move it in the car, in the van. She had another way, Your Honor. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. The van. Take that, the van. Oh, the van. Ms. Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it. The van? The mystery machine? Recall your testimony. There was your Remember? You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. That would mean that she undressed a man and then dressed him up in something else. Now that is quite frankly unsightly, don't you think? Don't forget it was Salmonella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was. I mean, have you seen that guy? Have you seen that guy? I mean, did you take a look at that guy? Of course Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Ms. Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammers' blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Oh yeah, that. Forgot about that. Well, Ms. Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? So what happens next? Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to make me? Huh? I lost. Something like that. I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez? So, it was you? You killed Jack Hammer. Yippee, yippee, yippee! Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did it? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle? You proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. A game possibility. Thanks for watching. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? I'm fairly confident that she did it, but... Ms. Vasquez, you did it. That wasn't a question. Did you do it? No. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I'm not sure that question helped this court get any closer to a verdict. What do I do now? Testify again? I don't know. Who else would they call up? The guy again? The director? The producer? The director? What, Sal? Testify again? I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn! Damn! To come so far, only to fail! As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Ms. Vasquez. Huh? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see. Very well. Your Honor, I've come up with the question now. I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed, verily I say, ergo, I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick! Why did Edgeworth?
Who knows? He probably realized she did it too.
But, wasn't he the one that said he was always gets a guilty verdict? After all that!
Edgeworth. I'm warming up to you, Edgeworth, my bouncing baby boy. I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're real close. Oh, we're close. Oh, we're real close. Oh, we're right there. Oh, we're at the finish line. She may be acting tough now. Oh, but if you put her on the spot, oh, she's sure to falter. Woo! Find the key if you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right. All right, hold it. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into spring traps and then having you go to 5 Nights at Freddy's. If you do so, please, if you mind you, if that's what you... Well, then what were you doing? Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well? Then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy? Also, it doesn't matter what you say, hello? The witness will continue her testimony. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. What was the assistant doing? I'm sus of her still. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go in to call him? Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. I should probably back off of this one. I mean, I can't keep pressing harder. There's only so hard I can press. I'll hold off. She'd just blow off anything I had to say anyway. How long did it take Powers to show up? What was everyone else doing at the time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Dead silence. Dead. He's dead. Miss Vasquez, why are you laughing? Silence.
Hey, Nick! Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up.
Okay, I got this one. Why did the dead body walk into the bar? It didn't. Old bag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going toward the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. Yeah, no, that's fair. I'll hold back, I think. Why did you ask to be left out of the proceedings? You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that, since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved, thus, they covered for us. Covered for you? Or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot riding on it, what with all these bigwigs at the meeting and all. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. Why did you need those, huh? What did you need the script and direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait a second! I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal! Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. How did you know about the murder beforehand? Girl! Who could think of anything rehearsing? Who could think of rehearsing after... Oh yeah, I guess. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please continue. Thank you! Your Honor! I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Ms. Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. Duh? Order! Mr. Edgeworth! What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution wouldn't make such a move. I tried. Okay, I tried. I tried my darndest. Okay. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement. However, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Ms. Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edwards is helping me. Help. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action behind the scenes, so I left him behind the... Can I get a reset? Okay. I'm gonna press you on this one. That's not what you just said! How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director.
You have to find something to peg this on her here, or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him, Tiger. Rawr!
I was with Sal and Oldbag, Only powers. Call the police. Nice to be left out. Went back to the trailer. I knew the hammer done. Couldn't do better. What am I looking for? What evidence do I need? She lied. Autopsy report. He's dragging his leg. Objection! You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, come on. Isn't he a big, strong man? How did he get injured? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the morning run-through. In the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. It was WP. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manila was at the morning run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Excuse me, Miss Vasquez. You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. I love you, pal. Love you. Love you. Okay, Edgeworth, I love you. All right, smooches. Okay, we're on the same team on this one. Okay, I love you. Smooches. Okay, I love you. Okay, I love you. You're just my guy. Okay, I love you. Ms. Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. Are my eyes watering on camera? Because they are mad watering. Allergies. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were so confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order, I will have order. Witness, can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing! Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Of course I can prove it. Okay. I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Ms. Vasquez's motive in this murder. This one. This is my proof. Okay, thank goodness. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, this case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. I think that was the motive of Mr. Hammer dressing up in that suit, Your Honor. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Ms. Vasquez's motive for the murder. Self-defense? But what's the evidence I could reveal? Do I say she had no motive? Aside from, and then it's gonna be like, well, why did you do it then? And he's gonna be like, because she didn't intend on him dying because it was self-defense. Or is he gonna be like, right, oh, good golly wee, oh man, I sure don't know. If I reveal evidence, I just don't know what I'd be revealing. No. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Ms. Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. That's my boy. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Ms. Vasquez. What? What? Murmur? Your Honor! Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Knew it. Knew it. She was gonna break it. Hey, now she can quit smoking. It's gonna be healthy for her. So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me.
Someone call an ambulance, but not for me. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez.
Whoa, what happened here?
Ah, fall from the stairs, to the stairs.
Manuel? Mr. Hammers? Manuel fell from... Oh, no, that's 5 years ago, huh? Miss Vasquez, please try and come! No! No! Oh, goodness! It was an accident! My mama was doing an action scene! No! Manuel! Don't touch it, Miss Vasquez! No! Was Manuel her husband? Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever.
I see, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
It appears you have brought about yet another miracle.
Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found, so... That he should be found, so is only natural. Not a miracle. Yeah, sure. Whatever you just said.
Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty.
Yippee, yippee, yippee! Partners, yay, partners, yippee!
That is all. This court is adjourned. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Mas Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder! It makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright.
Okay, alright. Maya, this is not the time either. And don't you dare start breaking out into song 2 with Mr. Will Powers. Huh?
Tell me, why?
No, please, don't say those words.
Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
I'll show you some evidence. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... you're much cooler than he is in every way. Right, but like because he was fed up with him always winning in the battles because he's the bad guy and he wants to have a win, or because he misses being the star, not the villain, or something like that. Take that! It's because you were the Steel Samurai.
Because I was the Steel Samurai?
Mr. Hammer was a big star once. But he was reduced to acting in a kids show, and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you.
I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time.
I think you're missing the point.
Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over.
So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP!
Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more.
Actually, no, it was incinerated. And also, it's the last season, so... yeah, you're not gonna be the Steel Samurai anymore.
I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and...
Do we tell him?
Is something wrong?
No! Of course not. Nick Edgeworth!
Oh, Edgeworth, don't look at me like that. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? You're a cutie, Edgeworth. What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Because I'm quite dumb, but my controller, my master, my god, Jacob Brissett, who's guiding me in every step of the way, he knew that, so I guess I just didn't know that. I guess I'm what they call dumb.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers.
Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar! Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Meet again?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better if we had not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. And love. I love you, Mr. Mr. Wright. I'm Mr. Worth. Edgeworth, that is, but don't call me Mr. Worth. Only my friends get to call me that. Aren't those kind of unnecessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. That's not what it seemed like you came here to tell me, because you wanted to do some small talk with me, because you wanted to thank me, because we're best friends, because we're buddies, because we're lovers.
Mr. Wright? Was that guy your lover? Are you gonna kiss?
What? Friends? As if? They're rivals! Rivals! Right, Nick?
For now we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick! Tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
And then I never told her. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again. Actually, they did go back and put on Sesame Street. I guess I was right after all. Pink Princess.
Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're going to watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine. I'll do it, but I'm not trading with Cody. I'm 25 years old, and if people saw me trading stuff with a little kid, I think I'd be in some trouble.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again?
Wait, he's the...
I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. Is the Pink Princess not the lead, or is that implying that Will Princess played the Pink Powers? I thought Maya was gonna play the Pink Princess. Isn't she at least a little bit upset that she's not? A brand new episode. Ooh, this one looks fun. There's a parrot? Aww, I get to voice a parrot? I get to voice a parrot! Save your progress up to this point! Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright! I guess I'm saving a second time. All right. Dude, that was so fun. I can't wait for the second chapter. It's not the second chapter, for the next chapter. I saw a parrot. I saw some energetic little kid with like a camera or something, which, didn't we just have one of those? And then I saw some like deranged guy with a knife, and Edgeworth was on the cover too, wasn't he? Is he gonna like play a pretty big role in this next chapter? Because I feel like his character's coming up on like a switch of some kind. He's warming up to us. I can feel it, but he's just a little tsundere and doesn't really want to admit it, I feel. But whatever this next chapter has in store for us, I'm gonna be there. And I'm gonna be ready. And I feel like I was a bit quieter in this chapter. So I'll see what I can do audio level wise, but it just feels like my headphones are blocking out more sound than usual because I am very loud when I take my headphones off, but they are really blocking my sound. So maybe I was a bit louder in this episode, I don't know. But hey, we'll see how it sounds, and I'm sure it's gonna sound great, and you're gonna tell me how great it sounds down in the comments down below, and then like the video, and comment, and ring the bell icon, and subscribe. Remember to do those things because Phoenix Wright will kill you. And then he will be the defense attorney, and he will, never be caught, and your murderer will go free, and then your life will have been for nothing, and there will be no justice, and Maya will possess you. That's how it works, right? No, she's gonna have you possess her, and then she's gonna jump off a cliff and kill you a second time. Or something. I don't know. There's this piece in my ear that's telling me that's what's gonna happen. Oh, they're just telling me it's opposite day. Oh, so whatever I just said, the opposite of that, that's what's gonna happen to you, by the way. Figure that out, and let me know what that means by the next episode. All right. Peace out.